Week 2, day 3 workout. Today we have a full body workout that has a lower body focus. You've got 4 circuits that you're going to work through for 1 round each. Let's go. Circuit 1. Your first move is going to be a sumo dumbbell squat. Nice wide stance and your toes are pointing out. Here we go. 2, 1, begin. Sit down nice and deep in your squat, tapping that dumbbell to the ground. Weight stays back in your heels. Make sure you're not letting the weight of the dumbbell pull you forward as you go down. Three, 2, 1, rest. Your next move is going to be a curtsy lunge with a dumbbell curl. So stepping back into that curtsy lunge and curling your dumbbell at the same time. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really keep that core in tight here. It's going to help protect your back. You're looking good. Stay with it. Three, 2, 1, rest. Going into a dumbbell swing, hinging from the hips. Squeezing the glutes as we pop that weight forward. Three, 2, 1, let's go. As you do these dumbbell swings, make sure you're not dropping down into a full squat. Make sure the movement comes from a hinging movement from the hips. Three, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we have that alternating forward lunge. Big step forward, pushing off that heel of the front foot when we step back. Three, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, next we have a dumbbell overhead press and sweep. So you're going to press it up, sweep it over the head, and drop it down on the other shoulder. So you're starting to one side. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Anytime you have weight going overhead, I want you to make sure that you're squeezing the glutes, pulling the core in tight, and really protecting that lower back. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Next up, we have a Romanian deadlift with that dumbbell. So you're going to hinge from the hips, flat back as we push that butt back. Slight bend in the knees through this movement. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Looking good. Stay with it. 2, 1, and rest. All right, circuit 2, 1 round. Let's set it up for our first movement, which is going to be a sumo squat with a pulse at the bottom. So no dumbbell this time, just that sumo squat with a pulse at the bottom. Make sure this pulse is controlled and not just a bounce. Okay, let's get ready for it. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Intentional movement and our pulse at the bottom. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next movement is going to be a curtsy lunge with a lateral kick out. So the same leg that is crossing back and lunging is going to kick out to the side. Set it up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Five, 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we have a dumbbell swing with a hop at the top of our swing. Now, if the hop is too aggressive, you can take it back to that regular kettlebell swing. But I want you to try it for just 2 or 3 reps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure you're landing on those nice soft knees. Come on, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. Next, we have a forward lunge, but now we're going to add a heel lift. So at the front, you're going to drive up to that toe, drop it back down as you push off and step back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, hit it. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next we have that overhead press with a pulse and then sweep. So press about halfway up, drop it back down, then all the way up and over. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ten seconds. 2, 1, rest. Your next movement is that Romanian deadlift with a row at the bottom. So you're going to hinge forward from the hips with that flat back and tight core, holding at the bottom, rowing that dumbbell up, drop it down, stand and squeeze the glutes. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. As you hinge forward, we're looking for that nice stretch in the back of the leg from right above the knee to under the glute. That's where your hamstring is located. That hinge forward is really working your hamstring. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, circuit 3, 1 round. Your first movement is going to be a 2-phase squat. So you're going to squat all the way down, come halfway up, drop back down, and stand all the way up. Just like with our sumo pulses, you want your halfway down and up to be intentional. Don't just bounce up and down. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Looking good. You've got 10 seconds. Rest. Next move is going to be a wide stance lateral lunge. So you're going to stay wide, toes pointing forward, dropping down into that lateral lunge. Weight stays back in the heel through this movement. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Sit back in the hips as you lunge to the side, not letting that heel pop off the ground. Three, 2, 1, rest. Next movement, weighted march and crunch. So holding that dumbbell right at shoulder height, you're going to lift that knee, pulling your torso in towards the knee. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really focus on the core here. You're not just dropping the top half of your body forward. Focus on that crunch, working the abs. Five, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next movement is an alternating one arm swing. You're going to switch at the top. If this movement feels too aggressive, go back to that kettlebell or that dumbbell swing with a hop or just regular swing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Looking good. You've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Your next movement is going to be an alternating reverse lunge. So you're stepping back into that lunge, pushing off the toe and driving the leg forward. Let's set it up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ten, 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we have a chair squat. So you're going to glue your legs together from your ankles to your thighs. You're going to pop up on your tippy toes and lower into that squat. 3, 2, 1, begin. Heels are off the ground here. You're up on your tippy toes. As you squat down, you're not letting your knees separate. I really want you to squeeze your legs together from the thighs all the way down to the ankles. Looking good. Ten more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, circuit 4, your final circuit, one round. Your first movement is going to be that two-phase squat, but now we are going to add a jump. If the jump is too aggressive, you can go back to the regular two-phase squat. But it's all the way down, halfway up, back down, and then jump out of the bottom. Let's get ready for it in 3, 2, 1, begin. Looking good. Come on, keep up that intensity. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we have an alternating lateral lunge step out. So this time your feet are together and you're going to step out alternating directions. Weight stays in that heel as you drop down and push off. Set it up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stay with it 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We have that marching crunch with an overhead press. So you're going to push that weight up overhead, pulling it down into that crunch as you pull the knee up. Set it up. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really focus on the core engagement here. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, now we have a single arm swing for 2 reps on each arm before you switch. Three, 2, 1, let's go. 2 swings, then switch. Again, if this feels too aggressive, you can take it back to that just dumbbell swing with a hop or just a regular dumbbell swing. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next up, we have a quick reverse lunge. So you're going to pick that pace up through that reverse lunge. Let's set it up. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Looking good. Keep that pace up. You've got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Final move today, you have that chair squat with a butterfly. So you're up on your tippy toes, legs pressed into each other, drop down into that squat. At the bottom, you're going to open the knees, pull them closed, and stand. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, begin. Trying to stay up on the toes. You're going to find it easier to balance if you focus on core engagement here. Three, 2, 1, and done. Awesome job today, you guys. Take a few minutes, walk it off, and stretch it out.